Hello everyone, welcome to Gorai Studies. In this video, I'm going to discuss about Java 8 features. You know, the Java version 8 introduced many new features. Okay, Java 8 basically published in 2014, almost 10 years back, but still many developers are not using Java 8 features when they are writing code. Maybe they are thinking the Java 8 features are very complicated. Okay, but I'm sure that if you understand properly all the features whatever Java 8 introduced, then you feel that okay, the Java 8 features are not much complicated. Okay, they are very easy. Okay, suppose by using Java 8 features, even you need to write very less code. Okay, suppose for one functionality, okay, uh, you need to write 100 lines of code by using Java 7 or previous version. But when you start introducing Java 8 features in your code, then you see that okay, you need to write less number of code to achieve your functionality. Okay, so let's discuss the what all features basically Java 8 introduced. Okay, so one by one I'm discussing here. The first one, the very popular functionality that everyone know, the lambda expression. Okay, lambda expression. Next one is stream API. Stream API. Okay. Next, functional interface. Functional interface. I will discuss all the features in detail one by one in this series. Okay. Let me write down all the new features basically Java 8 introduced here. Then method reference, then comparator, yes, comparator, comparator and comparable, comparable. Okay. Next, there is optional class that is also very important. You know, uh, now important class need to handle the null pointer exception. We can use this, you know, optional class. Now the date and time API. So lot of improvement is there in Java 8 date and time API. Another very important one, for each loop. Okay, for each method basically we need to use that to iterate any list or a map. Then collector class, collector class. Next, okay, base 64 encode decode, that is also very important one. Base 64 encode decode. Next is there is another one is called default methods. Default methods, static methods in interface. Static methods in interface. Okay. Now JDBC enhancement. JDBC, JDBC, JDBC enhancements. Okay. And there is another one that was Nashorn JavaScript engine. Okay. Nashorn, Nashorn. Okay. The spelling is correct. Nashorn, Nashorn not. It's I think Nashorn, Nashorn, right? Nashorn JavaScript engine. JavaScript engine. Okay. So there's another one I can remember here, that is parallel array sorting. Parallel array sorting, and some uh, I input output enhancement, IO enhancement. Okay, so these all are the most important Java 8 features. Okay, you know, eh, uh, we are going to discuss in this series. Okay, so once we start discussing each type of function, the features, okay, in detail, then you can understand properly. Okay, but these are the most important features Java 8, okay, introduced. So if you see here, most of these, the features are being used to concise the code. Okay, so what is the meaning of concise the code? Concise the code means very low, very less code. So you need to write very less code, okay, if you use the Java 8 features. Okay, so what is the main benefit of Java 8 features? Okay, that is the concise the code. Concise the code. Okay, means you need to write very less code. So let's discuss with an example so that you can understand, okay, how Java 8 features are concising the code. Okay, let's you know uh, write one the program, and let's see how it is working. Okay, so this is my main class. This is my main class. Okay, and this is the main method here. Okay, so now I'm going to calculate the square of two number. Okay, let's write the code. Okay, in a without Java 8 features first. Okay, I'm writing the code without the Java 8 features whatever we have. Okay, but I'm writing the code in the Java 7 on the previous version. Let's see how we can do it. So you know so here you need to write another method that basically take the input as number and calculate the square of that number and return that. So let me write that method. I'm taking as a private method. This method will return an integer value. Okay, and I'm giving the name square. Okay, and we are taking int n. Okay, the number, and it will return n into n. Okay, so here it. Okay, now we need to call this method from here. So if I want to print, then let me write here the sysout println, and I'm giving that the number, whatever number, square of, okay, I'm passing some number like 4 is, then just I'm calling that method. What's the square method? Okay, square int, and I'm passing 4 here. Okay, so here you can see now this program basically return the square of 4. Okay, so square of 4 is 16. So it's giving the the square of a number. So now you see here, to print the square of a number, Okay, a score of 4, we need to write how many lines here? 4 lines. Like this from the main method, we need to call this method. Inside this method, we need to calculate it and return this. Okay, this is the the normal. It's not we are not using the Java 8 features. We are using the Java, I know the previous version of Java 8, like Java 7, and the the previous version we are using here. Okay, but not we are not using the Java 8. Okay, so in that case, we need to write the 4 to 5 lines for the simple one. It's a very simple, that we are just calculating square of any number. That is very simple program. For that, we need to write this 4 to 5 lines of code. Okay, now let me show you the same thing, okay, by using the Java 8 features, so that you can understand, okay, how the Java 8 is features are concising the code. Okay, they are just you can say we need to write very less number of code, very less lines of code. Okay, if we use the Java 8 features. So let me write the same the functionality by using Java 8 features. Okay, so I'm removing this code, even I'm removing that also. Now I'm taking this function. Okay, this is an interface. If you click, okay, I'll show you that. And this function will take integer as input, and the output also will be an integer. Okay, now we are taking some variable here, square equal to what, n. This is the lambda expression, n into n. Okay, that's it. This is the line, in the single line. This is the interface introduced in Java 8. So you can, it's a functional interface basically that we are using. So you can see the functional interface. Okay, so everything, all the documentation are here, you can see. Okay, let go back to the class. Now printing square of some number. Okay, now how will printing? So do like that, just call this and apply and pass the number, whatever. I'm passing 8 here now. Okay, and run this program now. So here you can see the output is 64. So the square of 8 is 64. Now you can see only single line of code we need to write here to calculate the square of any number. Okay, by using the Java 8 features. Here what all features we are using? We are using functional interface, okay, and we are using the lambda. This is the lambda expression. Okay, so now it's very much clear that how Java 8 features are concising the code. Okay, so we will discuss all the Java 8 features one by one in detail, okay, in this series. Okay, so that's it in this video. Okay, in the next video we'll discuss lambda expression in detail. Okay, so thank you for watching. See you in the next video.